What we've seen with this pricing data is that it's inevitable. It's coming onto the market. It's going to be publicly distributed. And what we can help with providers and payers is get ahead of it and say, hey, we'll at least be a mirror and show you your own reflection in the market. We can't alter the data or tell a different narrative than what the data is saying. Aside from maybe if you messed up and you actually have typos in the data or you didn't calculate it right, we could help you fix those. And so as long as we're coming to providers with that level of honesty, and we're selling to providers and payers. So if we're going to providers and payers with that level of honesty, they generally get it now because they've gone through the stages of denial with this price transparency rule that they're like, all right, show us the data. And it feels a little bit like this analogy I just thought of is when I would go on like backpacking trips for 3 days and I haven't seen myself in the mirror. And then you get in the car and pull the thing down and you're like, oh my gosh, that's what I look like. There's a little bit of that shock value to providers that have never seen their data against other providers in their region, or they've never even like seen their own rates really displayed cleanly in front of them. And so we've just been very honest with our customers that you can succeed in a price transparent market, but first you've got to accept the narrative of how it is right now. And then we also meet them where they're at. And because we offer compliance solutions and we help them post their data, we help them with patient estimate solutions, we can also acknowledge that this is hard. It's not very easy to represent the negotiated rates, cash rates, and list prices of all items and services in your health system. It's very difficult. And so as long as we don't come to providers and pretend like we know better than them or that this is easy and they're dropping the ball, it's generally been receptive. The other thing is that providers and payers adapt software quicker when there's a compliance and regulatory need. And so optics aside or discomfort aside, most of our customers have come to us as, accepting that this just has to happen.